Welcome back, everyone. It is episode 15 already. It's now February. It's snowing, and it's supposed to snow all morning, and we've got some stuff to do, and I hope it doesn't snow too much. As you can see back there, our maple productions have started putting out some syrup, and I've taken a load already with this new trailer, this lease trailer. Actually, I should really buy it because it's a good trailer, but we're just gonna go sell this last load here, and then I've got a few things to do that I hope we can get done before the snow comes down too hard. Off to the sawmill we go. Now you'll notice that our bank account is nicely padded again, and oh, we're getting that flickering thing going. We gotta be careful because it's maybe a little top heavy. So we finished those 2 big cultivating contracts, and those paid out almost 60, I want to say about 65,000, and we've delivered some of the wood to the lumber yard, so our money's looking good. However, I plan to spend most of it in this episode, so yeah, hopefully I hope we can make good money off the maple syrup. I think that'll be, you know, want to use the term cash cow for a while, because our cows aren't doing nothing, and they're almost out of food too, so we got a few problems to deal with. We may just buy some bales of hay. We do have grass to mow, but with this snow, I don't think we can do it. So, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Okay, let's get this sold. This trailer is way better, by the way, than what we had before. So I definitely will buy one. This one's leased. Alright, here we are. Whoops, slow down. We've got to release the straps. Okay, let's see what we get for this load. 11.7. Alright, let's head back. Now, I had a close look at our field, and let's just stop for a second here. I noticed there's quite a bit of stones in the field, and that is really not good for our equipment. So I'd like to get this cleared out. We're going to do something about that. Now, where should I put this trailer? I don't want it in the way. We've got some things that we're going to place, and yeah, I just don't want it in the way. Well, maybe I'll put it over here for now. Okay. Alright, so a couple of things first. I want to, well, first, I guess second. Oops. Not good to jump out of a moving tractor. What I'd want to do is we've cleared the space that we need to add 2 more of these productions, so we're going to do that right away. And those are in the greenhouse category, and they're right here, and they're 16,000 each, so we can afford that. And let's do it from this angle so we can get a better view. How far back can we go? That's 16,000. I want to kind of line them up a bit, right? How are those? Are those straight? Okay. Here's one. And there's two. Oh, not as far back. That's all right. All right. That's really forward, isn't it? That's all right. We don't need to be exact. Just my OCD's kicking in a little bit. So now we have our maple center, and we're gonna give him some water. Get him going, get him activated. We'll just give him a minimal amount to start, and then we'll add as the season goes on. Let's go right in and activate those 2 new farms. We're just going to activate them. As soon as they get their water, they'll get running. I'm really not happy with how far forward that is. We'll maybe fix that. Okay, so that's one. I also ran some water from the house so that I can basically fill. I didn't like the idea of driving across the lawn every time I needed water, so we'll put some out here. Sorry, I got a frog in my throat. Yeah, we'll have water out here, and that'll help us a lot. Kind of slow though. So while that's filling up, here's another project I want to do. So we got these stones, we talked about them. I want to gather them, I want to pick them up, so I'm going to lease a stone picker. And then I don't want them to just go to waste, so I'm going to set up a production. And that production will be what's it called? Basically, we're gonna use water and stone to make lime for ourselves, and it's in here somewhere. There it is. Stone crushing lime production. And there's a spot here that kind of looked like it worked. We're kind of up high here, aren't we? 25,000. As you can see, our money's going down already. Turn that a little bit. Might have to chop a tree down on one side. We'll see. Actually, let's move it out a bit. Why not, right? Oh, it might. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought it would do. Okay. So we have our own lime production facility. It's kind of an old piece of junk. Pretty, got a little bit of a steampunk vibe to it. That's our pipe, so this tree is going to be a problem. Let's take care of that right away, and we're going to I may as well get that stump out of the way. I'm gonna throw this over here for now. Tree tossing, the new Olympic sport. Okay, so now we should be able to fill up. Awesome. Awesome. All right, water for the next one. We're down to 46,000. It's not bad, really. You know, this is kind of bugging me. I know I'm being a little OCD here, but I think I'm going to redo it. We'll lose some money, but I'll fix that later. Okay, where are we? This production. And we lose 8,000, but I'll just add 8,000. You guys don't mind if I do that, do you? Greenhouses. Da, 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 da. There we go. Let's move that back where it should be. Does that look pretty good? That's better. And then we'll do a little landscaping. We'll put some forest ground in here. I've tried removing these kind of square things, but they actually, when you reload the game, they're back again. So I could have gone back a little bit further still. Oh well. This one I will accept. I'm gonna have to turn on that production as well, I think. There we go. Let's go back in here and we will activate that. All right, so we have four maple productions. And lime. We'll activate that too. And we'll need water for that as well. So, you know, it's convenient that everything's nearby. This is the maple syrup time. It's going to start in February and go heavy in March. We'll run it through probably till April. I don't know why I'm going this way. Let's refill that. Okay, now while that's filling, let's lease our stone picker and we'll get a worker working on that. Stone picker, and I think we're gonna go with I was thinking this one, but it needs 200 and we don't have a tractor that does 200. So this one is 170 and we'd be pushing it if we lease that. I think I'm just gonna go with this guy. It's wide. This guy will take forever. So let's do it. We'll lease it. It's 2,600. I think we'll easily make that back in lime. But now we got to go get it. So I'm gonna do that at the new satellite office. You guys decided if I should have paid for that satellite office or not? I mean, at the end of the day, they're selling product to me. It's their satellite office. Maybe they should buy that. Should have bought that property and set it up like that. I'm still thinking about it. It's a few bucks we could use. There we go. Now, I don't actually remember ever using a helper, a worker on this kind of machine. I hope it works. I'm gonna assume it does, but you never know sometimes. Will we start? Yeah, let's start at the top. Well, apparently this thing's heavy. All right. See how this works. Oh no. Oh no. Why doesn't this work? Okay. I certainly don't want to do this whole thing by hand. So I'm going to go with a hunch. And I think this might work. I think it might have to be cultivated first. Or even plowed, but I don't have a plow, so... Let's see if this works. We'll do a little test. How's that? You know, we have a direct drill, so we don't really need to cultivate, but let's do a little test and see if that makes a difference with the rock picker. So we're gonna run down here a little bit, and then we're gonna come up and try the rock picker. We'll do a little test. We'll see. It's going to do 2 rows, so it's very clear what's been cultivated. Just going to put this here for now. Aha. That did it. Okay. So that solves that problem. So I'm going to turn off the engine. We'll get our other tractor. We'll start cultivating, and then we will rock pick behind it. The cultivating, I think, is going to be slower. So we're going to need to give them a bit of a head start, I guess. Okay, so that means that I probably don't need a direct drill. If I'm going to keep leveraging these rocks in the fields, I probably don't need a direct drill anymore, so we might go shopping for a better seeder, and we'll save money on a better seeder if we don't have the direct drill either. So okay, so we'll let this guy go. It'll take a little while. Okay. All right. All right. I'm going to back up and get out of the way in case he comes down. We'll let him get about halfway through the field before we start this. Actually, I need the tractor. I'm going to continue with the water in the meantime. Now I have a strategy for our cows, and I am going to... Oh, don't hit the water thing. Okay. I have a strategy for our cows, but I need money to do it. So let's get some water in here. That's started up, so when we get some stones, we'll get that going. And we'll top up all of these. It takes a while to load, so we'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, we've delivered some of the water. We still have more to do, but I want to get these stones picked up. I'm actually more concerned about too much snow coming down and then we can't work. So we're gonna get this going. At least get part of it done. Oh, this operates at a pretty good clip. Well, it looks like it's doing a good job. Look at that. Okay, 8% so far, so we should get a couple, at least a couple of full loads. Okay, so while that's going on, we're out of food and these guys are going to not like me very much, so I'm just gonna buy some hay. You know, it's not the cheapest way to do it, but I need to get it done. I won't have time to mow probably this month, so all right, let's shop, get some bales, and we'll take some square bales because they're easier to carry, and we'll get 4 of them. 59.60. There we go. Ooh, that's close. Well, he's cutting it, so that's okay. All right, let's get our Manitou. We'll go get those bales. I think we're gonna leave the pallet forks here. Instead of using a trailer, it's only 4 bales. I think I'm gonna try to carry all 4. Come on, let go. There we go. I think I'll try to carry all 4 in one shot. What do you think? Think I can do it? Now my bale spike is in here. I think it's in here. Oh yeah, right there. Okay. I don't know if we're gonna need this snow removal equipment this year. We haven't gotten a lot of snow yet. I think it's the most snow we've seen. I think 4 bales might be a little crazy. Alright, Beacon. Now, what time of year is maple syrup prime at? Or pricing? Where are we? Maple syrup. Okay, maple syrup 25.91, and March is the peak, so it's time to sell. Next month, hopefully we'll have a bunch. Okay, what do you think? All 4? I know it's going to be a catastrophe if I try 4. But, yeah. Well, I don't even know if this Manitou can do this without tipping. Oh, I'm always up for a challenge. I didn't quite center it very well. Up we go. I gotta be really careful. New cars coming. I might be able to pull this off. Really not centered. This should not be working. Holding up traffic now. Okay, here comes the tricky part. Got a hill with some bumps. We're just gonna drop these right on here. Oh no, at the last second I almost messed it up. Alright. I can do magic tricks as well, apparently. There we go. Is it gonna take them all? Oh, okay. Well, that's good. We got enough for a while then. Let's put this guy away. And I think we're full of stones. So let's run out and drop off our first load. Oh, it's going to be hard to see with the... No. We should be able to see. Okay, I can dump them in the top, but I think I can also dump them on the side here. We'll find out in a second. There we go. All those stones. Okay. Let's get back at it. So hard to see. Where are we? I think we're right here. I think we're right here. Yeah, I think I got it. Yeah, snow does not make this easy, does it? Okay, so I want to jump in here, have a quick look at our production for lime, make sure it's activated. We've got a little bit of stone and a little bit of water. Obviously we have lots of capacity. So we'll see what we can do. This cultivating is going well. All right, we're off to a great start today. We had a couple of bumpy days, but things are moving along. I think we're going to call it an episode, and We'll move to March. We'll get the rest of this done off camera and move on to something new. I have a strategy for the cows. I need money to do it, so we'll have to figure that out. I honestly don't know how much money we'll be making off the maple syrup business. We're about to find out next month. So we also can wrap some more silage bales to make some money, and we could technically chop down quite a bit more wood as well if we need to. I'll try not to do another one of those monster cultivating contracts. So, all right, guys. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have an awesome day.